and welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I am Adriene, and today I'm in beautiful Beaumont, Texas. And I mean that. It's a beautiful, gorgeous day here in the southeast side of Texas. And I am on a road trip, and so I'm offering a side body sequence today, which is fantastic if you're traveling and your body just feels crumpled at the end of a long road trip or even on a plane. It brings a little spaciousness to the entire body. And you can do it on your hotel room floor, at a truck stop, or in the airport, or in a beautiful botanical garden. So Google your botanical gardens wherever you're at. Hop on the mat and let's learn side body sequence. Okay, I'm gonna come into a nice cross-legged position to start. Letting my sit bones root down through the ground and just taking a second on your own to roll up through the spine. Already kind of establishing that we are going to take some time here for ourselves to check in with the body, find what feels good, so that we don't really worry about the goal or the pose, but just focus on the process of the experience, okay? Couple loops of the shoulders here. Anything you think you might need to just check in. And then slowly I'll lift and lengthen from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. I'll hug my navel in towards my spine, just kind of coming into integrity in the torso. So I'm not just collapsing into my bones, but I'm really drawing up from the pelvic floor, whatever that means to you, kind of plugging in. Tops of the thighs are drawing down as the heart lifts up. Inhale, take your left fingertips, bring them to the side. And then I'll take my right palm, turn it up, and on a breath in, reaching towards the right side of my mat, I'll think up and over. So rather than just cranking over into my side body stretch, collapsing in the left side body, kind of cranking here, straining, I'm gonna think about space, spacious. So reaching towards the right side, and then going up and over, nice and slow. First I reach up, big beautiful tree above me, and then I plant the left palm and slowly, take your time, go into my side body stretch. So again, rather than just getting to the goal, I'm enjoying the process, which is what our yoga is all about, is being in the moment and enjoying the journey rather than the destination. Really feeling the skin of the side body stretch nice and long here all the way up through the fingertips. Enjoying the ride, right? Enjoying the road trip. Loop the shoulders even here, drawing the shoulder blades in and together and down. Lots of space between the left ear and left shoulder. So again, the tendency is going to be to collapse here, and I want to create lots of space. So if that means I don't go as far, that's fine. Extending through the crown of the head. Sit bones still rooted down, really breathing into the side body. Lastly, this is very important, I'm gonna inhale, spiral my heart towards the sky. So even if it doesn't make a big move, intentionally, my intention is to open the chest. If this puts a little strain on the neck, I can still keep my gaze soft and down and rotate the heart up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in, inhale, reach through the right fingertips, draw your left shoulder away from your left ear, nice and long, and then on an exhale, I'll float it back. Now right fingertips come to the mat. I inhale, flip the left palm up, kind of spiraling in the shoulder here. So this is reminding me to drop that shoulder blade in. I reach towards the left side, and then slowly transition up. And when I'm ready, planting the right palm now, and slowly, nice and easy, going into my side stretch. So really enjoying the sensation. You can feel the skin on my left side body stretching nice and long. I'm pressing up and out of the outer edges of the feet, keeping the lower body still awake and grounded as I move into my side stretch. Now you can experiment here. Everyone's different. You can reach your right fingertips further away for a little extra space. Maybe it feels better to have this here to remind you to keep space in the right side body. So just checking in, to each his own. Nice, long, smooth, deep breaths here. Making sure that we take a second to check in with that heart center, spiraling it up towards, in my case, the beautiful clouds. Inhale in, soften the face, hip bones rooted. Reach the left fingertips, and on an exhale, we come back to center. Nice and easy breezy. Loop the shoulders. Already feel good. Then I take my palms and dive into the water. Dive onto all fours. Okay, best and most beautiful mountain pose. Plugging into the earth, spreading the toes, drawing energy up through the arches of the feet, tucking the pelvis in. We inhale, open the palms, so finding this nice rotation in the shoulders. Lift your heart and reach it up. Creating lots of space. So the mind is a very powerful tool. So as you're going through this, again, consider how you get there, not just the landing. It's like really enjoying even something as simple as this. Then I'll take the right palm and grab the left wrist. Same thing as when I was in the seated posture. I'm going to think up and over as I move into my side body stretch. So I'm going to inhale, think up, and exhale, keeping the heels, all four corners of the feet actually rooted strong, but really pressing down through those heels as I slowly move towards the right. Now I'm tending to close my eyes here because I really, rather than cranking into the posture, I want you to kind of tap into the sensations here. So yes, we're doing yoga. Yes, we're creating space. Yes, I'm in a beautiful botanical garden, but I want to enjoy every moment. So enjoying the transition here. I can feel my skin stretching on the side body. And then I check in with my shoulders, just kind of going through my checklist, creating more space. Staying nice and soft in the face. Relaxing the area between your two eyebrows. Keep the right side body nice and long, so no collapse here. Take one more deep breath in as you spiral your heart towards the heavens. And then exhale, we'll come back to center. Volcano, spreading the palms wide. Take a deep breath here as you lift the heart. Make sure to tuck the pelvis. Then taking the left palm to the right wrist. Think up. As you exhale, we go over. Same thing here. So don't hold here. Don't feel suspended. We are pressing up and out of the earth, then drawing energy up through the arches of the feet, the inner thighs. Taking my actions from my mountain pose, integrating them here in my side stretch. One more deep breath in as I spiral my heart towards this beautiful tree above me. And then exhale, I come back to center, volcano pose. Inhale, spread the palms nice and wide. And then exhale, we float the fingertips down. Take a deep breath, loop the shoulders, letting the blood come back to the fingertips. And then softening in the knees, I inhale to reach it up again. Okay, so I'm gonna pedal the feet out just a little bit and then slowly walk up the center, getting a little bit of flexibility in the feet, just kind of checking in, right? No wasted moment on the mat. If you only have 10 minutes to do something, then let's make the best. I roll up slowly, bending the knees generously, bringing the belly to the thighs. And then nothing fancy here, just a nice little ragdoll roll up, just like we did in 6th grade theater arts class. When I arrive, I'll just loop the shoulders a couple times and then come into my best and most beautiful mountain pose, or Tadasana. Taking a second to look down at the feet if you need to. Coming into the body from the arches of the feet, drawing energy up through the inner thighs, all the way up the center channel, up and out through the crown of the head. Heart lifting here, pelvis tucked. I inhale, reach my fingertips left to right, really reaching, extending beyond my mat, reaching. I'm reaching towards some more kids, surprise, and some trees. So finding that lift in the heart here. And again, it's like, this is what you make it. It could just be like hanging in my bones, like this is yoga, or you can like come into it Titanic style, like ah. Full body awareness. Couple breaths here. Then inhale, continue the journey up, fingertips reaching towards the heavens here. I'll take the right palm, grab the left wrist, and same thing as before, thinking up and over. I'm going inhale, think up, and exhale over, nice and slow. We're not collapsing in the right side body, but keeping this nice and lifted. So what that means is you might not go as far, because I'm totally collapsing here, but we have more space. Couple nice long deep breaths here. I'm still drawing energy up from the arches of the feet. I'm spiraling my heart towards the sky. Shoulder blades in together and down, pelvis is tucked. Inhale in and exhale slowly. We come back to center, volcano, reaching fingertips up, shoulder blades dropping in. I almost said squeezing, shouldn't say that. Hugging my navel in towards my spine. Don't squeeze, especially if you just had brunch like I did. Good brunch here in Beaumont. Inhale, reach up through the fingertips, and same thing on the other side. Taking the left palm now, grabbing the right wrist, think up and over. So lots of space here. We're creating space. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, think about not collapsing in the left side body here. Keep the pelvis tucked to support your body. And we take a couple beautiful breaths here, spiraling the chest up towards the sky. The tendency is going to be this. So keep drawing up. That's why we went into Tadasana first. It's like to build that integrity in the body, where you just feel kind of like Superman for a second, really supporting your own weight. So that we come into this side stretch, we kind of have all our ducks in alignment. Inhale in, reach. And exhale back to center, volcano. Spread the fingertips, take a deep breath in, look up. And exhale, float it down. Loop the shoulders a couple times. Okay, so now I'm going to take a walk up towards the front edge of my mat. We can keep feet hip width apart, or now we can start to experiment by bringing the feet together, maybe keeping just a little bit of space between the heels. Soft in the knees today. I'm going to inhale, reach the fingertips left to right to come up. Nice long stretch, tucking the pelvis, hugging the navel in towards the spine, and exhale, soften in the knees as you come forward. Take a second here, forward fold. And then stepping the left leg back, runner's lunge. Take a second here to find a nice wide base. Loop the shoulders forward, up and back. Just kind of going through your checklist, kind of working out all the kinks. So rather than trying to master the pose, right? Again, we're just using it as an opportunity to check in with the bod, especially if you've been traveling. Okay, so inhale, heart radiates forward, just kind of creating a little bit of space here. On the exhale, I plant the palms, step it back, downward facing dog. Just one breath cycle here as I pedal the feet, kind of keep it moving, waking the body up. And then I step the left leg up into my lunge, and same thing on the opposite side here, just kind of checking in, breathing, not really worrying about mastering the asana per se, but using this as an opportunity, like I said, to just check in with the body. Maybe peeling that left hip crease back. Inhale, shine your heart forward. So when I say heart radiate forward, I'm just using that as an opportunity to say find space from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone. So if you're like, heart radiate forward, what the hell? Okay, looking up, planting the palms, stepping it back. Same thing, one breath cycle here, nice and long, in and out. And then here I go. Walking the left toes to the center, dropping that heel. I'll inhale, slide the sole of the right foot up. Nice and loose here in the ankle. And then slowly stepping it up back to my lunge. This time I plant the back foot, bring the hands to the waistline. From my foundation, nice and strong, I press into the feet and lift up from my sternum, my heart. Yeah. Tops of the thighs are rolling out and down, so left thigh bone's kind of peeling out, kind of opening through the inner thigh. Top of the right thigh bone going to the right side. I take a second here, to each his own, to just kind of feel grounded in the posture. There's no rush. Making sure I can see my front big toe here, and making sure that this knee is stacked directly over the ankle. Press into the outer edge. Everyone right now, take your beautiful eyes and look at the outer edge of your back foot. Make sure that there is a certain awareness kind of pressing into that outer edge as we go into this next posture. Hands back to the waistline here if they aren't already. Use this as a reminder to tuck the pelvis. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine. And exhale, I'm going to soften here by bringing my right elbow to the top of the thigh. But I'm not going to collapse my weight into it. That's the first tendency, and then it's kind of hard to get back from there. So stay lifted, stay lengthened from here. Almost like a ballerina would, you know, like they have such strength from here to here. Some strong muscle man's watching this going like, ballerina, what? Not, muscle men do ballet, yeah. Let's bring the right elbow to the top of the thigh. From here, before I even get this hand involved, I'm going to, this is what I've been practicing, spiral my heart up towards the sky. Now the thing that's keeping me grounded here is the outer edge of that back foot. I'm going to take my left fingertips now, reach them behind the ear here, just so I know a nice line to move on here, reaching all the way eventually up past the crown of the head, all the while maintaining this opening in the heart. So again, the tendency is to like collapse here. And actually, instead of bringing an awareness into the deep muscles, we could even injure ourselves, you know? So take your time and let's have some integrity in our lines. So right now I'm imagining a beautiful line from my fingertips all the way to the outer edge of that back foot. Lots of space here. Imagine that the top of your right ear is being pulled towards the front of your mat. So the tendency is to be here. We're wanting to create lots of space. I'm using everything that I kind of came into contact with in my mountain pose, tucking the pelvis, lifting the heart, drawing energy up from the arches of the feet. I can draw a line with my nose up towards the sky here. Nice and long, pressing into the outer edge of that back foot. And then on an exhale, I'll slowly soften towards the front toes by bringing the belly to the top of the thigh, bringing the fingertips back to the mat, pivoting on that back foot, and stepping it back. Downward facing dog. Okay, we're almost done. Balancing it out on the other side. Dropping the right heel, press up and out of the palms as you inhale, slide the sole of the left foot up. Nice and easy breezy. So again, I want us to get out of this place where like waiting, like, okay, yeah, what next, Adriene? Can't breathe. So I want to guide you, but I want you to feel free to be like, checking in this posture. Okay, let's step that leg up. Same thing on the other side. Planting the back foot. Stacking my front knee, hands to the waistline. Inhale, lift up from the heart as you press into the feet. Take a look at that outer edge of the back foot. Make sure that it gets a little love, a little awareness as we go into our posture. Sinking in, tucking the pelvis. Inhale, lift and lengthen through the crown of the head. And exhale, left elbow to the top of the thigh. Make sure you can see that left big toe. Heart begins to spiral up, and every transition here you can enjoy. So we stop worrying about the goal so much and enjoy the process, the journey. That's a great tool for life, sheesh. Heart spiraling up towards the beautiful sky, and inhale, reaching right fingertips now behind the ear, all the while I'm pressing into the outer edge of that back foot as I reach up. And then going through my checklist, letting it evolve here. And everyone will be different, so just kind of checking in with the reality of your posture, making sure that we're all breathing, tucking the pelvis, drawing energy up from the arches of the feet. 110% full body experience here, so no body part left behind. It's all one part, right? Inhale, we can draw a line with the nose up as the heart spirals. Gosh, there's a beautiful tree above me. Shoulder blades in together and down. One more deep breath in. When you feel satisfied, with control, with ease, float it back. Belly to the top of the thigh first. Fingertips to the mat. We plant the palms. You can step it back to downward dog and add a vinyasa here if you know what I'm talking about. Or we'll just come slowly to all fours. Bring the two big toes together and back where we started. Extended child's pose. You can take a couple of nice long deep breaths here. Okay, so that was a side body stretch sequence. Which is, like I said, perfect if you're on the road, if you're traveling either in a car or in a plane, or just kind of getting that crumpled feeling in the body. It's a great little sequence to bring space. It's also good in the morning. And if you're curious why I'm in Beaumont, then please visit my blog for all the juicy details. I've had a wonderful time here. It's starting to rain, so we better wrap it up. But even if you aren't able to go on a road trip, go on a road trip on your mat. Remember, just a couple minutes on the mat goes a long way. Focus on the experience rather than the goal. And remember to find what feels good. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave comments, questions below, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.